Today, we're going to talk about something that might shock you: why $1 million is not enough to retire if you're under 40. For years, people believed that $1 million was the ultimate retirement goal, a magic number that could allow you to stop working and live comfortably for life. But in today's economy, that number doesn't stretch as far as you might think, especially if you're young and still have decades ahead of you. In this video, I'm going to break down 15 critical reasons why $1 million won't cut it if you're planning to retire early. By the end, you'll understand the risks, challenges, and realities of financial independence, and what you can do to actually retire comfortably. Let's get started. This is Wealthvelocity. Here you create, protect, and grow your wealth fast. Number 1. Inflation will erode your buying power. Inflation is one of the biggest threats to long-term financial security. If you're under 40, you could have 40 to 50 years left in retirement, and over that time, inflation will dramatically reduce the value of your money. For example, if inflation averages 3% per year, then in 30 years, $1 million will only have the purchasing power of about $400,000 today. If inflation increases to 5% or higher, your money will lose value even faster. What seems like a large sum now will not buy the same lifestyle decades from now, making early retirement on $1 million nearly impossible. Number 2. Healthcare costs will skyrocket. If you're retiring early, you won't have employer-sponsored health insurance, and private healthcare is extremely expensive. A recent study found that a retired couple in the U.S. will need $300,000 or more just for medical expenses throughout their retirement, not including long-term care. Since healthcare costs rise faster than inflation, your medical expenses will keep increasing every year. Without a financial cushion to absorb these costs, your $1 million will deplete faster than you think. Number 3. Taxes will take a huge cut of your savings. Many people forget that not all of their retirement money is tax-free. If your savings are in a 401k, IRA, or other tax-deferred accounts, you'll owe income tax on withdrawals. If you need $50,000 per year to live, you might have to withdraw $60,000 or more just to cover taxes, shrinking your nest egg much faster than expected. Additionally, if tax rates increase in the future, you could end up paying even more than you planned. Number 4. Market crashes can wipe out a large portion of your savings. If you're relying on investments to sustain you for decades, market downturns can be devastating. A major market crash early in retirement, called sequence of returns risk, can reduce your portfolio so much that it never recovers. If your $1 million suddenly drops to $700,000 or less, you'll either have to withdraw less and live on a much tighter budget, or risk running out of money sooner. Without a strategy to protect against market crashes, retiring on $1 million is a risky move. Number 5. You need more than you think for a safe withdrawal rate. Many people follow the 4% rule, which suggests that withdrawing 4% of your savings per year should allow your money to last 30 years. But if you're retiring in your 30s or 40s, you could need 40 to 50 years of income. Withdrawing 4% per year from $1 million would only give you $40,000 per year, before taxes and inflation. As costs rise over time, this may not be enough to sustain your lifestyle, and you could run out of money too soon. Number 6. Housing costs are increasing. Housing is one of the biggest expenses in retirement, and if you plan to rent or still have a mortgage, your costs could skyrocket over time. Real estate values and rent prices tend to increase faster than inflation. If you're relying on your savings to cover housing, what seems affordable now could become unmanageable later. Without additional income streams, your $1 million won't be enough to keep up. Number 7. The cost of raising a family. If you have or plan to have children, $1 million won't come close to covering their expenses. The cost of raising a child to age 18 in the U.S. is estimated at $300,000 or more, and that doesn't include college tuition. If you need to pay for education, extracurricular activities, healthcare, and daily expenses, your retirement savings will vanish quickly. Number 8. Unexpected emergencies will happen. No matter how well you plan, unexpected expenses will arise, whether it's home repairs, medical emergencies, or family financial crises. If you don't have a separate emergency fund, these unplanned expenses will eat into your retirement savings forcing you to withdraw more than expected and accelerating your money's depletion. Number 9. Lifestyle inflation is hard to avoid. As you get older, you might want to upgrade your lifestyle, travel more, or indulge in hobbies. But if you've only saved $1 million, these luxuries could drain your savings quickly. Many retirees underestimate how much they'll actually want to spend, leading to financial struggles later in life. Number 10. You'll still need to invest after retiring. If you retire young, you can't just leave your money sitting in a savings account. You'll need to continue investing it to make it last. But investing comes with risks, volatility, and uncertainty. If you make bad investment decisions, you could lose a big portion of your nest egg, forcing you back into the workforce. Number 11. Social Security won't be available for decades. If you retire in your 30s or 40s, you won't receive Social Security benefits for another 20 to 30 years. That means your entire income will have to come from your savings and investments, which adds more pressure on your $1 million to last longer. Number 12. Long-term care costs could destroy your savings. As you age, you may need assisted living, home health care, or nursing home care, all of which are extremely expensive. The average cost of a private room in a nursing home is over $100,000 per year, meaning just a few years of care could wipe out your entire retirement fund. Number 13. You might get bored and want to work again. Many early retirees underestimate how much they'll miss having purpose and structure. After a few years, you might want to start a business, change careers, or go back to work. But if you don't plan for this, your $1 million might not be enough to support a career shift. Number 14. Geo-arbitrage isn't always sustainable. Some early retirees plan to move to cheaper countries to stretch their money further. But economic instability, currency fluctuations, and visa issues can make this strategy risky in the long term. Number 15. You'll live longer than you expect. With advances in healthcare, many people live longer than expected. If you retire at 40, your money needs to last 40, 50, or even 60 more years, and $1 million simply isn't enough for that kind of longevity. If you're under 40, $1 million is not enough to retire comfortably. Instead of aiming for just $1 million, focus on building multiple income streams, investing wisely, and preparing for long-term financial security. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and share if you found this helpful. See you in the next video with more money in your pocket.